a song Cazmir showed me pretty early on in the whole process of like writing this album.
When I first wrote this, it was 2 songs. One was in 4/4 and one was in 6/8.
Kind of poppy, you know, fast pace.
They had really different feels.
There's like that doo-woppy 6/8.
Old Beach Boys songs, and then more newer bands who have that doo-wop sound, kind of like Weezer.
And then there's like the ska part. I love ska.
And I brought this one to Eddie and he said we should just combine them.
My initial thought was this is gonna be something really good.
And that was really a cool thing we haven't really done before. Leaving is a song about going away to college, essentially. Leaving high school, leaving that small town that you grew up in.
It's a song, like this whole record, we're exploring duality, and this whole record to us is putting our own spin on whatever sound we've brought with us from our beginning to now. It's incorporating our sensibilities of influence and musicianship.
The song's pretty notable for that. I feel like it's very powerful because, you know, pretty much all of us are singing on this track at one point or another. And then as we were rehearsing it as a band, Eddie kind of came out with that outro riff.
So for this record, dynamics is a huge thing. I mean, it's our first record with our other guitar player, Oscar. Recording it, having him in the studio really influenced how heavy we're going to go on the big parts.
I like this one. I like my tones on this one. I get really chunky big tones through like the 6/8 parts. Just really heavy part and the really bright dancey part.
And that kind of led into this whole kind of melancholy feel, and real reminiscent of Weezer. That's a band that I'm really fond of. Incorporating their sound into ours has been pretty natural because I just grew up on it.
I think it just really jams well because it goes back to our roots as a band, us just figuring out how to write a song, and that's exactly what this was. So I'm really excited for people to hear it.
If that's a song that sounds sad with happy lyrics, it's kind of just something that's always been a staple of ours. So I mean, it's one of those songs. Before being a 3-piece and being a band that had a pretty one-tone sound, having the dynamics that we have now really contribute to the songs we're writing, because I think that was always something we were pushing for. The recording process, the actual from going light to hard, it's always been something that I think we've all chased, and having him in the band and having the ability to, like, you know, have a better studio and not really recording in a little garage is nice.
I'm cool with that.
If you're going that take, man.